journals once you've completed them? That's an interesting question.
It is.
I personally have never done it, but I know of people who have. My friend, you know her as well, Honorata, she once sold an art journal, and the person she sold it to displays it in like a little case in their house, and they switch it to a different page every so often. So I love that idea, but personally I don't know if I could part with these little, there's a lot of myself in here, and I would find that really difficult, no matter what the price somebody would be willing to pay. But to answer the question of can you, well...
Yes, I think you can. I couldn't myself, no. It's strange to say, but I'd rather burn them than stunning them.
Yeah, because they're diaries, they're not just paintings. I mean, it's difficult to sell a painting as well sometimes, but these are different from just painting.
Yeah, it's also because, well, when you paint something, you paint on a canvas or on a paper, and then when you're finished, you can make a distance from it, that it's finished. But a journal, there's just such a long journey in it. It's a process, and for me, it's art journaling is a lot about self-expression. So even if it's not so visible, and even if there are like cute dolls in it, there are just really many layers. Sometimes even invisible layers, because I really literally wrote stuff in there that was so personal.
And then you cover it up.
And I cover it up.
I have to say, there is one thing that I have done several times, and that is I've made something in a journal that I really liked, and I felt like I wanted it to not be in the journal. Once I made something that a friend liked, so I cut it out of the journal, I framed it and I gave it to her. And this other time I created 2 different paintings, and I felt like I really want to frame those paintings. They do not belong in a journal, they belong in frames on the walls. So I cut them out really carefully and I framed them. So I've done that, but it feels like they are 2 separate things.
Yes, not sometimes, I think most often my best work is inside my journals.
Same.
Because there's just so much emotion in it.
Yeah.
And sometimes I really regret that it's in a journal, but on the other hand, these days we also have scanners. Yeah. And I really just like to make a good quality scan of my work, or photos of my work, and then just display that online so that everybody can enjoy it.
Yeah, I think that answers.
I
think that answers that question, hopefully.
Yes.
But I think at the end of the day, that is really personal. We can answer that question for ourselves, but we can't answer it for anybody else.
No.
Yeah. Also, but I do wonder, kind of like, would you buy one of these journals? Because if you want to sell it, then you need someone to buy it as well. And it can be hard to sell art in the first place because somebody needs to feel a connection with what they're buying. And then with a journal, it might, you don't have the easy way of just displaying it. What is it? It isn't something...
It's more a collector's item.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But great question. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching, and we love to see you in the next video. Bye!
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Would you like to do a question?
I could do a question.
Maybe.
Aantasten.
Yes. Aantasten.
Doesn't aantasten.
Yeah. You should know.
I know I should know.